Right, so the English continue to show that they're proud of being English and how much we love our St George Cross. Um, when I pretty much most of my life, up until say 15 years ago, I had white guilt, and I had this sort of sense that there was something bad about the England flag, and being English, and it wasn't say like a single moment that happened where I sat down and told that it was bad. I should feel guilty for being white, and I should shut up about being English. It was more like something that just sort of filtered in, like through osmosis, if you like. And I never really thought about it that much, but it was just sort of something that, yeah, around about 15 years ago, I was just started to shake it off, and I was like, no, okay, no, I'm English, and so whenever you fill in a form or something like that, I would always put nationality up English. Nowadays, obviously, electronic forms, you don't have that option probably. But and yeah, when I had conversations with people, I would say if it can't, I'm English first. Yes, I'm British, and then like every other year it'd be European when the Ryder Cup was on. Do you know what I mean? But it was that's the way I've been for a while, and certainly through the red pilling and all of that, that's just underlined it for me. That you could see that these are two things that have been very, very much under attack by a very globalist corporate media and establishment who hate us and are replacing us. Um, they must be pricking it now. They must realise now that it's kind of like there's nothing they can do, whack-a-mole, if you like, or the harder they try, the harder we'll come back now, and you can just feel it. This it's like a weight being lifted. It's very satisfying to me, and I've got a little anecdote from a few days ago down in beautiful Devon, now where I live. Me and my missus, we like to just visit different places that we've never been to before. We went to this village called Torrington. Nice, not not special in any way really, just quite nice. And there was this little shopping arcade, and we were in there, and there was this like antique stroke vintage furniture shop, and there's a nice lady in there. We got chatting because I was looking at rocking chairs. My daughter is making me a granddad. I'm going to be a granddad later on this year, and I can't wait. And want to get her a rocking chair. Anyway, and there was British flags outside. The council been putting them up, but she had the St George Cross, little bunting type flags, like triangular ones. And I said, "That's nice, that flag, isn't it?" And she went, "Yeah, they put these up everywhere." I said, "No, look, that one." And she went, "Oh yeah, I put those up." She goes, "I'm English." Now, this wasn't somebody that would be involved in, like this sort of red pill, whatever you want to call it, this universe that we're in, because she also had like a Ukraine flag, So, and initially I was like irritated by the Ukraine flag, and then I was like, actually, no, that's great news. This is a lady that is very much a normie, product of the corporate globalist media, yet she is still going, and she was like almost thumping her chest that she said, "I'm English." She's like a sort of 70-year-old Devonish lady, real sweetheart. And I was like, it gave me a good feeling, that, because if she feels like that and she's putting a flag up, then they've lost, haven't they? They can't beat us that way. Some other despicable plan just waiting for us that we don't know about. Yeah, probably. I probably need to start listening to a bit more David Icke, because he'll probably know. He turns out to be right half the time, doesn't he? But yeah. So I just thought I'd share that with you. It's just a positive vibe. I still am black pilled on where things go, because I don't see a way of getting where we want to be without having to go through a very horrible, nasty period, which I have to sort of allude to. I can't just say it all the time, because they're just waiting for people to say the wrong thing. I was just listening to the Lucy Connolly podcast with Dan Wootton. Yeah, be careful. Choose your hill. how you say things. But yes, a horrible period is coming. After that horrible period, a long struggle to rebuild our country and to put down foundations that our grandchildren, great grandchildren, etc., will benefit from and never forget it. And I won't waffle on any longer than that. That's enough. But by the way, I'm planning to go on the 13th of September, unite the kingdom. Is it in Parliament Square? I actually don't know where it's going to be. If people, anyone knows in the comments, are there any actual official plans for it yet, where it's going to be? Because if they reckon there's going to be 500,000 people, I don't think they're going to fit into Parliament Square. I was there back in June last year, and I think there was only like 30,000, and it was pretty full. Anyway, that's that. And but if anyone's going to that and you see me there, say hello, give us a hug or something. Anyway, I'll see you soon. Bye bye.